My countrymen, once again, this is Eli Velez Pamatong, Supreme Commander of the United States Allied Freedom Fighters of the East and the Yosafe Liberation Army. Today, I'm going to share with you my knowledge about how the Philippines has been deeply infiltrated by several countries. Among the countries that have deeply infiltrated the Philippines are Malaysia and China. Let us talk about Malaysia first and how we are being infiltrated. Don't you know that the Supreme Court is infiltrated by the Federation of Malaysia through a justice named Marvic Leonen, Mario Victor Leonen. That is the justice which is being financed or bankrolled by Malaysia to infiltrate the Supreme Court through President Benigno Aquino, who appointed Leonen into the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court is being infiltrated by Malaysia. On the other hand, the Commission on Elections, the COMELEC, is also infiltrated by Malaysia through a commissioner named Sharif Abbas. Sharif Abbas. Sharif Abbas is the nephew of Muhagher Iqbal, the main negotiator on behalf of the MILF for the BBL, the Bangsa Moral Basic Law, or the Framework Agreement. So, to repeat, the Commission on Elections have been infiltrated by Malaysia as well as the Supreme Court of the Philippines. But that is not enough. Some of the generals of the Philippine government, the armed forces of the Philippines, to repeat, some of the generals of the armed forces of the Philippines may have been infiltrated also by Malaysia through the peacekeeping force or forces of Malaysia that are here in the Philippines already. They are well armed and they are in close contact with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. And some of the generals of the Philippine Army, most probably some of the generals of the armed forces of the Philippines, may have been even bribed to the tune of 200 million so they can remain neutral in case of conflict between the Philippines and Malaysia. But again, I'm not sure. That is only based on reliable information relayed to me. So you have to be careful on this matter. The peacekeeping force or forces of Malaysia, which are well armed, are the advanced forces of Malaysia to invade Mindanao because of the failure of the BBL to pass. But they were not able to conquer Mindanao after the failure of the BBL because fortunately the Americans came and they are all over Mindanao in strategic locations to help the Philippine government avert Malaysian invasion and also Chinese invasion. The last front of the Malaysian infiltration in the Philippines are the people called Arawan people. People lending money to be with the interest paid daily. Arawan. Lending money to be paid interest daily. These are Malaysian spies who are all over the Philippines, and they are all going all over the Philippines and every day to find out what's going on and to report to Malaysia the developments in the country. This is similar to what happened before the Second World War. The Japanese came to the Philippines as fishermen, businessmen, in many other capacities. But they were, of course, high-ranking in the Japanese Imperial Army, like generals, colonels, majors, captains. And when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor and the Philippines, they were already in place in the Philippines. That is also what's going on with the Malaysian spies. They are in the government. They are also in Mindanao through the peacekeeping forces, and some of them are in fact with the MILF and the BIFF, instructing them on how to make bombs, how to attack government forces and overcome government forces. On the other hand, the Chinese are also well placed in the Philippines. They have been here longer than the Malaysians. What we have is a Chinese operation center at Binondo, and there is a new location close to Binondo where the Chinese are operating, keeping their forces throughout the Philippines in a centralized manner. The Chinese actually, the pure Chinese are in Binondo. There are pure Chinese in politics. They have obtained citizenship through the Bureau of Immigration, and they are entering in politics. Some communists are not really pure communists, but Filipino communists are also in the lower house, and some are politicians financed by China. Every elections, all politicians throughout the Philippines are financed by China. So whoever wins owes their loyalty to China. That is how deeply the Philippine politics is infiltrated by China and Malaysia. We are helpless because most of our people are corrupt and they can be paid. In the Philippines, the money is God, God is money. And whoever has the money rules a community or the whole country, the country as a whole. So that is what I'm sharing with you. The Philippines is heavily infiltrated by the Malaysians, by the Chinese, and other countries interested in the Philippines, like the Vietnamese and the Taiwanese. They are very interested in having the Philippines partitioned, dismembered to their interest. The leading countries are, to repeat, China and Malaysia. And the third is, of course, Taiwan. So that is the situation right now. We cannot contain these foreign forces because they are moneyed and they keep bribing our politicians. They bribe some of our military leaders. So it's up for you, the Filipinos, especially the young Filipinos who cannot be bribed. You have to be careful. Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. And if you do not protect your country, one day you will wake up without any country to call your very own. Thank you, and